Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Cassandra Hope here, and I am speaking about a really important topic when it comes to chronic IBS and chronic degenerative digestive issues, which is the structural side of the illness. As you know, we address the biochemical issues in the body, or the biochemical component in the body, which means that we are looking at the microbes, the toxic waste or the endotoxins from the microbes, and how that interacts and affects the gut and the immune system. We speak about food, we speak about stress management, all of these really key and important things when it comes to healing our bodies and healing our gut. But there is a massive part of the healing process that a lot of other programs don't address, or that a lot of people don't think about, which is the structural side of healing. So what does the structural side of healing mean? What that means is there is a lot of fascia and tissues in the body that can restrict certain organs or restrict certain ducts in the digestive system or in the nervous system that inhibits the body from fully functioning the way it's supposed to function. So let me give you an example. When I was doing the 12-week gut restore program, I was seeing an osteopath, and she did an assessment on my body and noticed that my gallbladder duct was inhibited. So my gallbladder wasn't able to secrete the bile necessary to break down my fats and to transport toxins out of the body. So that is something that I wouldn't have been able to find out on my own, A, and B, I wouldn't have been able to fix on my own. So it was important that I had a practitioner that was skilled and capable of addressing that issue and opening it up, basically. Another thing that I got feedback on was that the fascia, so fascia is connective tissue, it's throughout our whole body, it's basically the skin under the skin. She gave me some feedback saying that the fascia around my organs and around my gut was so tight that there wasn't any mobility, right? And the gut needs to be mobile, it needs to be able to move, there's lots of expansion and contraction, and when the fascia is so tight that everything is just restricting it, then how is peristalsis supposed to be executed? How are we supposed to be able to digest and move our food and waste products through the body when we're looking at the structural component of that, right? So she was able to mobilize the fascia in my gut and open it up so that it was more mobile and it had more fluidity and freedom. That is just two examples, but there were many. I worked with this practitioner for about 3 months where she addressed my dural tissue, so the tissue that was in my nervous system down my spine that was very tight. She needed to mobilize that. So when we're looking at, what are the things in the body that help to contribute to a healthy functioning nervous system and digestive system? It's not just about nutrients and enzymes and antimicrobials and all of these things that we need when it comes to healing from SIBO. It also means addressing the tissues in the body, right? That is a massive part of being able to overcome our issues. I have had feedback across the board as to injuries, surgeries, concussions, people falling and having injuries to the head. All of these things contribute to the body breaking down or potentially breaking down or having a difficult time functioning. What I urge you to do is to find either a skilled osteopath. They're amazing and they're covered by most health insurance plans here in Canada. I don't know about the US. Or a craniosacral therapist. I found them to be very valuable as well. And go and get an assessment done and just get some feedback. Let them know that you're looking to heal the gut and that you would like somebody to help them, to help you look at the structural side of healing and give some feedback as to whether they can help you and how long they think that the healing journey might be for you, okay? That's one thing. But also the other thing is we need to understand, why did we get sick in the first place? Right? So for me, I found out through working with a craniosacral therapist that I had had a really bad either a fall or an accident in my early years, in my formative years, so before the age of 4, that impacted the right side of my head, and that my head was actually sitting on a strange axis. So it was pushing on the left side of my neck, and that was affecting the left side of my nervous system. So when we think about the vagus nerve, if any of you guys have read or learned about that, we do speak about it in our 12-week gut restore program. The vagus nerve is affected when there's damage structurally, and the vagus nerve is responsible for the digestive system functioning properly. So we had to go back and figure out what happened. Were there accidents? Were there falls? Were there surgeries? Were there things that happened that, scar tissue might be affecting or inhibiting the body from moving and functioning properly? So I urge you to go back and ask your parents if you need to ask your parents, or spend some time being introspective and reflect on the events that have happened in your life and how that might be contributing from you not healing and potentially staying sick. Because this is a very comprehensive and well-rounded program that we do, we really stress that point so that you guys can finally be free of this issue of this chronic IBS and chronic gut illness. I hope that this has served to or helped to inspire you and inform you maybe on something that you didn't know before you watched this video, and will start to lead you on a path or a journey that is going to be wildly beneficial for you and your health, hopefully in the same way that it has been for me. If you know of anybody that might benefit from learning this information, please share this video. If you like it, please like the video. And also be sure to check out our website and social media channels for tons of more information on how you can overcome chronic IBS soon, this year, right now. Thank you as always for watching, guys. Take care.